In today's noisy world, the art of silence is often overlooked. But have you ever wondered how powerful silence can be? In today's video, we'll explore how Stoicism teaches us when to keep silent in 9 specific situations, helping you face life's challenges with calm and confidence. This way, we learn not only to control our words, but also how to build a life with fewer conflicts and more harmony. We will demonstrate how Stoicism can help you face and overcome these difficulties. According to this philosophy, calmness and self-control are the keys to overcoming any challenge. We will learn to accept and transform obstacles into opportunities for personal growth and inner strength. Join us to delve deeper into the power of silence and the unexpected benefits it brings. By applying lessons from Stoicism, you can change how you approach relationships around you and find inner peace. If you're ready to explore Stoicism's insights on silence, please like and subscribe to our channel to not miss more helpful videos. And now, let's begin this journey of discovery. Before we dive into each point, I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Stick with us until the end of the video, as each point we discuss offers a fresh perspective and could open up new understandings for you. All right, let's start exploring now. Number 1. When unfairly criticized. When life throws unfair criticisms our way, the strong philosophy of Stoicism helps us find the inner strength to face and overcome these challenges. Each instance of criticism is an opportunity to cultivate our patience and wisdom, much like Marcus Aurelius lived and taught. He once said, "If something external annoys you, remember that it's not the object or words that cause your pain, but how you perceive and react to them that truly matters." So how can we learn to view criticism in a constructive and resilient way? Imagine a scenario at work where you lead a project and face harsh criticism from your boss. A Stoic response isn't about quickly reacting emotionally, but rather calmly accepting the feedback, listening, and separating what's useful from what's baselessly critical. This not only helps you maintain peace, but also enhances your professional reputation. Marcus Aurelius advised us not to waste time arguing about what makes a good person, but to be that good person. Practicing silence and self-control in response is a key element in applying Stoic philosophy. Instead of a hasty reply, take time to reflect on the deeper meaning of the criticism and how you can use it to improve yourself. This approach helps you avoid unnecessary negative reactions and allows you to discover truths in the criticisms that can aid your growth. If someone criticizes you unfairly, remember that these are their thoughts and emotions, not a true reflection of you. By staying calm, you not only show your strength and self-control, but also potentially soothe the critic and demonstrate your maturity. This is how you express your value and character, not just to others, but also to reaffirm yourself in the face of challenges. Remember, what matters isn't what happens to you, but how you respond to it. Use every criticism as a stepping stone to advance your awareness and resilience. When you choose to respond thoughtfully and calmly, you're not just improving your inner peace, but also positively influencing those around you, while showcasing your commitment to your life philosophy. Recall Epictetus's words. First, learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. With this approach, you not only develop personally, but also inspire others to pursue similar growth, especially in a world where pretense and self-promotion can easily overshadow true humility. In the Stoic ideal, remaining silent when unfairly criticized is not just a defensive choice, but an active strategy for personal growth. Facing unfair criticism by choosing silence allows us to practice restraint, humility, and self-control. 3 pillars of Stoic philosophy. Enhancing self-control. Choosing not to react hastily or angrily strengthens your ability to control yourself, aiding you in current and future situations. Promoting humility. Silence amid criticism helps you avoid unnecessary battles and develop humility. Without trying to justify or retaliate, you consider these opinions from a more objective standpoint, learning and adapting. Avoiding escalation. Quick and fierce reactions often escalate tensions and conflict. Silence creates space for you and the critic to reconsider the situation, possibly reducing misunderstandings and opening doors to reconciliation. Developing endurance and resilience. Facing unfair criticism without resistance shows your mental strength and endurance. These skills are crucial for overcoming bigger challenges in life and work. Protecting and respecting your dignity. By not reacting negatively to unfair criticism, you show self-respect and prevent others from disrupting your mood or confidence. This affirms your self-worth and helps you maintain dignity in any situation. Fostering personal growth. Each time you choose silence and reflect on the criticisms received, you are self-evaluating and identifying areas for improvement. This not only shows maturity, but also encourages personal development from the feedback, even when it's unfairly given. Strengthening. Leadership. A good leader knows when to speak and when to remain silent. Keeping quiet in situations of unfair criticism is a sign of self-control and wisdom in leadership, essential for building respect and trust from others. By applying these principles not just in situations of criticism, but in other difficult aspects of life, we truly embody the spirit of Stoicism, helping us not just to survive, but to grow stronger from each challenge. In this way, we live not merely to react, but to turn every challenge into a step forward in our journey of personal development. Number 2, the power of Stoic silence amidst boastfulness. Imagine this situation. You're at a networking event where a colleague is loudly boasting about their new contracts and luxurious lifestyle. You might feel the urge to respond by showcasing your own accomplishments. However, Stoicism, a philosophy deep in self-control and resilience, advises that sometimes the greatest strength lies in restraint. Choosing silence is not a sign of weakness or passivity, but a strategic decision that demonstrates confidence and deep understanding. By not responding to boastfulness, you not only maintain your composure, but also let the actions and words of others reflect on themselves, freeing your energy for more meaningful conversations. This skill not only protects your personal honor, but also portrays you as a person secure in themselves, needing no validation from others. An ancient Stoic philosopher said, "He who does not wish to be overpowered by greater benefits should not return one good turn for another, but should return more at once." In modern life, this means not countering boastfulness with words, but with the quiet graciousness of your actions and the quality of your character. Reflect on how you typically react to others' success stories. What would happen if you chose to fully listen, acknowledging their achievements with a nod or a smile, while keeping your focus on your virtues and goals? Embracing Stoic silence amidst boastfulness is not just a lifestyle unmarked by competition, but also a path to happiness and inner success. It creates an atmosphere where one can peacefully and successfully grow, based on genuine self-worth rather than comparative standards. Think about this lesson and apply what you've learned in your daily life. How can embracing silence improve your life and relationships? Share your thoughts and stories in the space below. Together we can make our lives more peaceful and joyful. Stoic advice for various situations. When others boast of achievements. In these situations, silence allows you to avoid the whirlpool of futile comparisons. Instead of responding, allow yourself to appreciate the value of listening and understand that true success doesn't need to be acknowledged verbally. When you feel angry or disappointed, Stoicism reminds us that rash reactions often bring no benefit. In moments of anger, silence is an expression of restraint and self-control, helping you avoid actions that could harm yourself or others. When faced with gossip, rumors and gossip are inevitable, but how you respond can change everything. Silence not only protects you from engaging in negative debates, but also helps you maintain dignity and respect when asked to share opinions on sensitive matters. Sometimes, silence is the best way to show respect for the feelings and opinions of others, especially when the topic being discussed is sensitive or controversial. Before making important decisions, Stoicism encourages reflection before action. Silence before making decisions allows you to consider all aspects and enhances your ability to make wise choices. When others express insecurity or anxiety, sometimes what people need is not advice, but your quiet presence. Silence in these moments shows support and empathy without words. When facing betrayal or deception, in situations where you feel betrayed or deceived, maintaining silence helps you keep calm and gather your thoughts before responding, avoiding deepening conflicts or misunderstandings. When witnessing others, take pride in their achievements. In these moments, silence is a manifestation of humility and respect for others' accomplishments. This not only encourages a supportive environment, but also helps you focus on improving yourself when realizing your opinions might not be welcomed. Knowing when to remain silent is a sign of wisdom and deep understanding. When you sense that your contributions may not be welcomed, keeping your words can prevent unnecessary stress or conflict. These tips not only reflect a deep understanding of Stoicism, but also help us build a more meaningful life focused on personal growth and positive relationships. Remember, in many situations, silence is not just golden, but also the most powerful form of communication. Number 3, facing anger. In moments when we feel angry, the storm of emotions can cloud our reason and calmness. However, it's precisely in these seemingly uncontrollable moments that Stoicism offers us a solid refuge, a peaceful moment to cope with intense emotions. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great emperors of Stoicism, once pointed out that the consequences of anger are often much more severe than the initial cause. This reflection helps us reconsider what happens after the anger subsides. Most of the time, the aftermath is far worse than the issue that provoked our anger. Take, for example, a stressful day at work, where a colleague's mistake requires you to work overtime. Your first instinct might be to lash out, but what if you choose silence instead of exploding? This pause not only gives you more time to think about the situation more objectively, but can also prevent the conflict from worsening, leading to constructive solutions. Nelson Mandela, an icon of patience and forgiveness, chose to forgive those who had wronged him despite years of imprisonment. This wise decision not only improved his life, but also helped lead a nation towards reconciliation and love. This is a clear testament to the fact that applying silence in anger is not just about hiding emotions, but choosing a more appropriate, effective way to overcome negative feelings and enhance personal values. Stoicism is not just about learning to restrain anger through silence. It's about developing self-control, clear thinking, and inner peace. By practicing these principles, you not only improve your personal peace but also contribute to healthier relationships and a more successful, happier life. Remember, silence is your refuge, a realm where wisdom reigns supreme, and practicing this can reveal that a quiet response is not only profound, but also powerful. In Stoic teachings, one of the most frequently mentioned principles is always be silent in 9 situations. And one of these is when we face anger. This is not just advice, but a strategy to maintain inner peace and control over our actions. When angry, people often let emotions dictate their actions, leading to rash and unthoughtful decisions. Anger can cloud our ability to see issues comprehensively and objectively. Instead, we react based on immediate emotions, often not yielding positive outcomes. That's why the principle of silence is extremely important. Choosing silence doesn't mean we deny or ignore our feelings. It means we are opting for a wiser, more thoughtful confrontation. By not rushing to react, we give ourselves time to cool down the emotions, think more deeply about the root of the problem, and seek effective, sustainable solutions without harming personal relationships or reputation. Throughout history, many great figures have applied this principle to achieve success and respect from others. For instance, Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Silence is the best answer to anger." He emphasized that silence is a form of restraint and self-control, a vital skill everyone needs to develop to face life's challenges. Moreover, silence is also a form of respect, not only for oneself, but also for others. By choosing not to let anger speak, we send a message that we value maintaining harmony and integrity in relationships more than winning a heated argument. Through this lesson, we see that in all situations, especially when facing anger, silence is not only a wise choice, but also a manifestation of inner strength. It allows us to build and maintain a robust character, a peaceful soul, leading our lives in a more positive and sustainable direction. Number 4. The silence amid unfounded rumors. In everyday life, it's not uncommon for us to be swept into the whirlwind of baseless rumors. Gentle words, like dry leaves in the wind, can have serious consequences, spreading confusion and misunderstanding. In such situations, Stoicism offers us a valuable strategy: silence. Consider the case of a teacher in a small town, wrongly accused of misconduct. The rumors spread quickly, but instead of reacting hastily or trying to clear her name, the teacher chose a powerful action. She opted for silence. This was not a sign of passiveness or giving up, but a testament to her steadfastness and deep wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Understanding this helps us remain stable in any situation. In reality, we often witness how rash reactions can worsen situations. Silence is not only a shield protecting us from false accusations, but also an opportunity for the community to calm their initial reactions. Over time, as no new evidence emerges, the truth gradually becomes apparent, proving the strength of patience and resilience. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once advised that if someone speaks ill of you, you should praise them. This approach, though counterintuitive, demonstrates the power of confronting negativity with positivity. In the case of the teacher, her silence was a show of respect and belief in the truth. To apply this lesson in life, reflect on the value of waiting to respond until the storm has passed. Remember, often the best way to protect your peace and honor is to live true to the values you pursue, rather than fight every misleading whisper. In such tense situations, silence is not just a defensive choice, but also a way to affirm your commitment to Stoic principles. So, when facing challenges in personal and professional relationships, let Stoic silence guide you through the chaos of unfounded rumors, seeking a life of peace, happiness, and success. In the series, Always Remain Silent in 9 Situations, a typical example of silence amid unfounded rumors can be illustrated through the story of Amidst, an ordinary office worker who faced baseless speculation at his workplace. Amidst is a hard-working individual always dedicated to his job. One day, a competitive colleague spread a rumor that Amidst was intentionally hiding important information to hinder joint projects, aiming to stand out in the eyes of management. This rumor quickly spread throughout the company, creating a tense work environment. Instead of hastily defending himself or expressing anger, Amidst decided to remain silent. He continued his daily work, ignoring the gossip and not allowing it to affect the quality of his work. Amidst understood that, in this situation, any rushed explanation could only make things worse. After a few weeks, when the project was completed, everyone saw that the information Amidst worked on was not only accurate, but also significantly improved work efficiency. His silence and composure throughout the process helped protect his reputation and demonstrated his real caliber. Amidst's story shows that sometimes silence is not surrender, but a smart strategy to maintain dignity and wait for the truth to unfold. When faced with false rumors, we should not rush to counteract with words, but let our actions and work results prove the truth. Silence in such situations not only helps us control our reactions, but also allows the surrounding environment to slow down, perceive events more clearly, and thus view issues more objectively. Number 5. Coping with loss. When a significant loss occurs, life often leaves us with a painful void filled with confusion. In those quiet moments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by deep sadness. However, Stoicism, a philosophy that has soothed many souls across generations, offers a profound perspective on accepting and overcoming grief. Stoicism teaches that every experience in life, whether joyful or sad, is a valuable lesson. We are reminded that each event is part of a larger natural order, and loss is not an ending, but a transformation. C.S. Lewis, the author of A Grief Observed, once wrote, "The pain now is part of the happiness then." Through Lewis's words, we see that every joyful moment in the past is a priceless gift, and the current pain is a sign of the deep love once experienced. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "The day we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." This approach helps us see loss not just as an unavoidable part of life, but as an opportunity for deeper understanding about life and ourselves. The first step in dealing with loss through Stoicism is to embrace silence. Instead of trying to fill the void with distractions, allow yourself to feel and deeply reflect on what has been lost. In this quietude, we can find space to reflect and grow. C.S. Lewis did not try to fill the silence following his wife's death with explanations or distractions. Instead, he used it to explore and express his thoughts and emotions, demonstrating the Stoic belief that hardship is an opportunity for personal growth. Consider loss as a change, not as an endpoint. Reflect on your past losses and think about what you have learned from them. How have you used those moments of silence to prepare for future challenges? This process not only changes how you heal yourself, but also affects how you support others in their grief. Finally, open up about your experiences and thoughts on dealing with loss and how Stoicism has helped you find strength and peace. This discussion not only aids your reflection and recovery, but also inspires and empowers our community. By applying these principles, we learn not just to accept loss, but also to find meaning and strength to move forward, bringing hope and healing to ourselves and those around us. In the journey of facing and overcoming loss, Stoicism advises that sometimes silence is not only golden, but also a part of the deep healing process. Here are 9 situations where silence becomes a powerful force, helping us nurture spiritual and emotional growth. When emotions overflow, in the initial moments after a loss, emotions can flood in powerfully. Silence helps us receive and accept our true feelings without being disrupted by the hustle of speech or hasty actions. When others react strongly, sometimes those around us are also affected by the loss. Silence creates space for others to express their emotions, allowing for natural understanding and sharing among those who are grieving. Before making judgments, silence before judging helps us avoid negative reactions and leads to more thoughtful considerations and actions. When seeking truth, loss sometimes invites deep questions about meaning and purpose. Silence is an opportunity for introspection and expanding our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In moments of remembrance, remembering the deceased or past events is not only a show of respect, but also a time for deep reflection, where silence nourishes the soul and helps us find peace. When discovering yourself, the process of dealing with loss often opens up new aspects of ourselves that we have not explored before. Silence helps us question and seek real answers from deep within. In religious or spiritual ceremonies, many cultures and spiritual traditions use silence as part of memorial and reverential rituals. Silence in these ceremonies helps us connect more deeply with the sacred. When allowing time to heal, time is one of the most critical factors in the healing process. Silence helps us accept that some wounds need time to heal and cannot be rushed or forced. When preparing for the future, facing loss makes us think deeply about the future. Silence during this phase helps us carefully consider and lay a solid foundation for the next steps in life. Through these situations, we see that silence is not a way to evade or deny. Instead, it is an active approach to accepting and dealing with loss, a bridge that helps us continue our journey with deep understanding and resilience. Silence in coping with loss opens a sacred space where we can find strength, tranquility, and face life more completely. Number 6, navigating naivety with the calm of Stoicism. In life, we often encounter individuals whose words and actions display a lack of understanding, yet they carry themselves with the confidence of experts in those fields. This naivety can easily make us feel hurt or irritated. However, from the perspective of Stoicism, this is a golden opportunity to practice our patience and calm. Take inspiration from Galileo Galilei, the great scientist who supported the heliocentric theory during the dominance of geocentric beliefs. Despite fierce opposition and eventual house arrest, Galileo maintained his honor and dedication to the truth. He chose silence in the face of false accusations, a testament to his steadfastness and unwavering belief in science. Stoicism teaches us that we can only control our reactions, not the actions of others. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realizing this not only helps you stay calm, but also empowers you to face any challenge. Galileo's choice of silence was not a sign of weakness, but a firm stance on honesty and belief in his discoveries. He knew that truth does not need the validation of words. It is inherently powerful. This is also a lesson that Stoicism wants us to learn. Focus on our actions and accept that the thoughts of others are beyond our control. Calmness means understanding the limits of your power and wisely choosing your battles. This not only leads to a more peaceful, happy life, but also enhances your awareness of respect and long-term success, instead of focusing on short-term arguments. Remember the story of Galileo whenever you feel challenged by others' naivety. Silence is not surrender, but a display of control and a deep understanding of life. This approach not only improves your relationships and health, but also serves as inspiration to practice patience and calm in every situation. In this noisy and tumultuous world, there are moments where silence is not just golden, but also liberating. Applying the calm of Stoicism to navigate others' naivety is a valuable skill, especially in situations like facing unfair judgment. Silence allows you to maintain dignity and minimize unnecessary conflict. By not responding to unjust criticism, you are actually respecting the peace within your mind, not allowing anything to disturb it. In highly emotional discussions, silence helps you avoid getting drawn into fiery arguments that could lead to rash or negative decisions. By staying calm, you can rationally analyze the situation and respond more thoughtfully, witnessing naivety or ignorance. This is the perfect time to apply silence. Instead of fault-finding or criticism, use the time to reflect on the best way to offer advice or guidance subtly, when and only if such help is truly necessary and requested. When others intentionally provoke. Silence in these situations not only preserves your self-respect, but also shows maturity and self-control. It also helps you distance yourself from toxic and unhealthy relationships. Facing misinformation or rumors. Not participating in the spread of unverified information not only protects your reputation, but also shows respect for the truth and professional ethics. Feeling angry or annoyed. Silence creates space for you to breathe deeply, think, and regain composure, avoiding hurting others with words in a fit of anger. In personal relationships, silence can be a powerful tool for you to reassess the relationship and decide whether it's worth continuing to invest emotionally. Sometimes, silence can say more than words. When praised or criticized, humbly accept both compliments and criticism, and reflect. This not only helps you avoid arrogance, but also allows you to learn from the feedback to improve yourself. Upon others' success, silence and observing. Others' success allow you to learn and be inspired by their journey, rather than feeling envious or inferior. By wisely choosing silence, you not only protect your mental and emotional well-being, but also enhance the quality of your life. Calmness and patience are pillars of Stoicism, helping you navigate life's storms calmly and confidently. Number 7. How to handle rumors. In life, it's not uncommon for us to become the subject of rumors. These are moments when the whispers around us grow loud and can harm the soul. Our instinctive reaction is to defend ourselves or retaliate. However, Stoicism teaches us another lesson: the power of silence. Consider the example of a community leader who tirelessly worked to protect the environment. Despite being smeared with false accusations, she chose not to confront these rumors directly. Instead, she followed the advice of Marcus Aurelius. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. By continuing her commitment to her work and not letting rumors distract her, she let her actions speak against the falsehoods. This illustrates a core principle of Stoicism. It is not external events that cause us suffering, but how we react to them. If someone slanders you, and it is true, Epictetus advises that we should admit our faults and correct them. If it is a lie, by not reacting, we maintain our peace. and eventually make others see the baselessness of those words. Those who initially doubted the leader eventually lost faith in the rumors when they saw her calm and unwavering demeanor. This story not only shows how Stoicism can be applied in modern life, but also demonstrates that silence is not surrender. It is a powerful strategy. This silence allows us to maintain our stance and continue our lives unaffected by baseless words. Reflect on this approach the next time you hear rumors. You will find that practicing silence in the Stoic way not only helps you maintain calm, but also creates an opportunity for your actions to speak for you. Have you experienced similar events? How has silence helped you cope? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story could inspire others to find their own way in facing challenges. In the modern workplace, where information and rumors can spread as fast as wildfire, maintaining silence is more important than ever. A typical example of dealing with rumors in a Stoic manner can be seen in the case of Unfounded, a talented engineer who inadvertently became the subject of unpleasant workplace rumors. Unfounded, a diligent worker focused on his tasks, was misunderstood by colleagues as overly ambitious and competitively unhealthy. The rumors started when he was chosen for a significant project that many others were also interested in. Instead of clarifying or trying to explain to everyone that he had no intention of creating competition, Unfounded decided to keep silent and focus on the quality of his work. This attitude not only helped him produce impressive results in the project, but also allowed him to maintain self-respect. He remembered the words of Seneca, "Time reveals the truth of everything." Indeed, after the project was successfully completed and people saw his talent and team spirit, the rumors were gradually dispelled. From Unfounded's case, we see that in the workplace or any other situation, silence is not weakness or passivity. It is a strong choice, a manifestation of confidence and the ability to control one's reactions in the face of challenges. When we choose to remain silent, we not only protect ourselves from misunderstandings, but also allow time and our actions to reveal our true value. Maintaining silence in such situations requires great patience and self-control, but it also opens up opportunities for us to reflect and prove ourselves without words. When faced with baseless rumors, remember that each action you take contributes to affirming your character and credibility, rather than words that may get lost in the noise of public opinion. Number 8. Facing injustice. In life, we inevitably encounter challenges and injustices, but it is truly the way we face them that reflects our character and philosophy of life. Stoicism, an ancient philosophical school, teaches us that the greatest strength of a human lies in the ability to control our reactions to adverse situations. When faced with injustice, Stoicism doesn't merely advise us to endure and forbear passively. Instead, this philosophy encourages a proactive and purposeful response. Epicurus, an ancient philosopher, once said, "Endure and renounce." This advice has echoed through generations, reminding us that a patient and tolerant attitude can help us overcome challenges without complaint or resentment. A prime example of applying Stoic philosophy in life is Nelson Mandela. In his struggle against apartheid in South Africa, Mandela did more than just oppose injustice. He transformed his pain and grievances into opportunities to promote peace and unity. Faced with many years of imprisonment, he chose resilience and forgiveness over negative emotions and revenge. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, wrote in Meditations that the best way to deal with those who harm you is not to respond in kind. He advised that we should choose to remain calm and approach the problem purposefully to restore fairness and promote positive change. This is the essence of choosing to react wisely to external events. So, when you face injustice, which path will you choose? Can you follow the examples of Mandela and Aurelius, choosing understanding and compassion over negative emotions? These challenging situations not only test your endurance, but also provide an opportunity for you to demonstrate your qualities and resilience in true Stoic spirit. We can learn from Mandela's calmness and long-term vision. His legacy teaches us that sometimes the deepest endurance is nurtured in silence, allowing us not only to build a foundation for personal change, but also for the community. By maintaining inner peace and reacting proactively, we not only address the issue effectively, but also move towards a more peaceful and prosperous future. Reduce conflict. In tense situations, reactive behavior often exacerbates conflicts. Maintaining silence and reacting with deep reflection can help minimize conflicts and pave the way for peaceful solutions. Enhance self-control. When you choose silence in the face of injustice, you are practicing self-control. This not only helps you avoid immediate negative reactions, but also improves your ability to manage your emotions, a crucial skill in all aspects of life. Develop wisdom and understanding. Reflecting before acting allows you to analyze situations comprehensively. Over time, this helps you develop wisdom and a deeper understanding of causes and consequences, leading to more accurate and fair decisions. Strengthen personal and professional relationships. Silence is not always passive. In many cases, it shows respect and restraint, which is highly valued in both personal and professional relationships. By staying calm and responding thoughtfully, you build trust and respect from those around you. Boost confidence. When you learn to face injustice without needing to react harshly, you begin to feel more confident in your problem-solving abilities. This confidence can spill over into other areas of life, helping you face other challenges with a positive and decisive attitude. Promote positive change in the community. When you choose a thoughtful and purposeful approach to addressing injustice, you not only change yourself, but can also inspire others to act similarly. This can lead to broader changes in the community, aiming for a more equitable and just environment. By steadfastly following the principles of Stoicism, we not only address personal challenges, but also contribute to building a better society. The power of silence, when used wisely and purposefully, can surpass spontaneous words and actions, bringing peace and harmony in many situations. Number 9. Handling insults with Stoic wisdom. Life often challenges us with criticisms and potentially malicious disparagement. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy passed down through the teachings of Epictetus, offers us a profound perspective on how to handle these situations. He once said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." This is not just a reminder, but also a strategy for action. By choosing to remain silent, we not only protect our inner peace, but also avoid fruitless conflicts. Mahatma Gandhi, in his struggle for India's independence, excellently practiced this teaching. Faced with opposition and insults, he did not let himself fall into anger or respond with offensive words. Gandhi chose to maintain silence and understanding, clearly embodying the Stoic spirit in seeking internal peace and joy, rather than victory in every argument. He believed that by maintaining composure, he could diminish the power of his adversaries and gain public support. We can apply this lesson in our daily lives. When faced with insults, instead of reacting impulsively, create a space for yourself to think and act purposefully. By doing this, we not only maintain our composure, but can also demonstrate true leadership. rising above conflicts and showing patience and compassion. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "The consequences of anger and sadness are worse than the things that cause them." This reminds us that sometimes silence is not only a wise choice, but also the key to a more peaceful and successful life. By choosing not to engage in unnecessary arguments, we not only protect our peace, but can also positively influence others, thereby fostering a healthy and cooperative social environment. Stoicism, a philosophy honored through centuries, provides us with valuable lessons on facing life's challenges and difficulties. When confronted with insults or criticism, Stoic teachings offer a robust set of mental tools to maintain our stance and inner peace. Here are some clear advantages of applying this viewpoint. Maintaining inner peace. By not reacting to insults, we practice restraint, a core principle of Stoicism. Silence allows us to maintain inner peace, ensuring that no external factors can disrupt this tranquility. Avoiding fruitless conflicts. By not engaging in unnecessary arguments and conflicts, we protect ourselves from unwanted negative consequences. This helps us focus on more important goals in life and maintain good relationships with others. Demonstrating patience and compassion. Choosing to respond to insults with silence not only shows patience, but also conveys compassion. This not only soothes tensions, but can also dissolve hostility, paving the way for understanding and forgiveness. Promoting personal growth. Learning not to be affected by others' words helps us develop emotional self-control, a critical factor in becoming stronger in all aspects of life. This is an important step in the journey of self-improvement in line with Stoic principles. Preserving and enhancing morality. Responding to negativity with calmness and silence is a noble act, reflecting a high level of respect for oneself and others. This not only earns personal respect, but also inspires others to act more positively. Applying Stoicism in dealing with insults is not just a strategy for self-protection, but also a method to promote peace and high character in society. In this way, we not only strengthen our capabilities, but can also positively influence our surroundings. In our journey of applying Stoicism to daily life, choosing to remain silent when faced with insults is not only a form of emotional control, but also brings profound benefits, enhancing inner peace and tranquility. We are often advised that knowing when to stay silent is as important as knowing when to speak up. Here are 9 everyday situations where maintaining silence can help you stay calm and demonstrate the wisdom and self-control recommended by Stoic philosophers. Maintaining calm in every situation. By choosing not to react to insults, you are keeping yourself in a calm state. This helps you handle situations more intelligently and protects you from the negative consequences of anger. Enhancing self-control. Silence gives you time to think about the best response. This not only prevents you from making hasty decisions, but also shows your ability to control your emotions, a valuable trait in Stoicism. Preserving personal integrity and reputation. When you choose not to respond with negative words, you are preserving your image and reputation in the eyes of others. Silence helps you maintain respect from others, even those who have criticized or insulted you. Opening paths for empathy and understanding. Often, insults arise from misunderstandings or anger. By choosing silence, you allow the other person to reconsider their behavior and potentially open up a space for calm and understanding dialogue. Avoiding unnecessary escalation. Silence prevents the escalation of conflicts. By not responding, you effectively cut off a chain of negative reactions that could worsen the situation, demonstrating strength and independent thought. Sometimes, silence is an expression of strength. It shows that you are not easily swayed by others' opinions and that you are strong enough to stand firm amid adversity. Promoting self-improvement. Each time you choose silence before reacting, you are training your ability to self-regulate and improve. You learn to approach each situation calmly and thoughtfully, gradually developing your intellect and personal ethics. Encouraging honesty and respect. Silence does not mean you agree with everything, but it shows respect for the opinions of others. This opens up a space for sincerity and mutual respect, facilitating the development of healthy relationships. Creating a peaceful atmosphere. Encouraging creativity. When you no longer spend time and energy on arguments, you have more space to focus on creativity and other positive activities in life. Silence opens up a new world of tranquility, where new ideas can flourish and grow. Stoicism teaches us that strength lies not only in what we do or say, but also in what we choose not to do or say. By applying this principle of silence to everyday life, you not only create peace for yourself, but also contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. According to Stoic philosophy, real strength not only comes from the actions we take or the words we speak, but also from what we choose not to do or say. By practicing this silence, you not only build inner peace, but also help create a living environment that is more compassionate and understanding. Continue to explore and apply these Stoic principles in your life. You will find that sometimes silence has a deeper expressive value than words. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow our upcoming lessons to grow together and achieve peace of mind. If you find today's discussion meaningful, please leave a comment below to share your thoughts, or you can type, "I know when to keep quiet," to let us know you have received and agree with our message. If you find this content helpful, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to our channel. This not only helps you stay updated with the latest videos, but also supports us in continuing to create quality content that helps you develop in a positive direction. Finally, don't forget to check out the recommended videos on the end screen to continue your journey of exploring and applying Stoic philosophy to your life. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.